Hi, it's Mary Richardson with Music Junkie Press.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great, thanks for answering the phone.
Hey, thanks for taking the time out to talk with us here. Now, we understand you're currently out on the Annihilate America tour?
Yes, I'm annihilating America.
I love it, I love it. No, actually, you're touring in support of your album, Abominator. Now that, you released that on your own label, Monster Man Records?
Yeah, we decided we're going to keep all the money.
Hey, it's a way to do it right now. You can take care of all the full control over your album these days.
Well, you know, it's easy to record it yourself. You just got to get, minimal gear. You know, once it's a digital sound, you can mix it. So,
yep,
we did. We bought all the gear and we did it ourselves.
That is awesome. Well, congrats on that album. It's definitely also on your tour now. One thing is for sure, you guys are really bringing the energy to the stage. And it's great to hear the album, but it's even better to experience it live in this venue and club atmosphere you're bringing. How has the tour been going for you so far?
The tour's going great. Very receptive crowd. They're really happy to see us. You know, they know all the songs. And we're peppering in some old Misfits tunes. Of course, our drummer decided to leave 2 hours before everybody was getting on the plane to fly out here to go on tour. So we got a tiny PSOL, flew in on an hour's notice, and we've been learning songs every day. So.
Oh, man. Well, you guys have been sounding great. We had some people go out. I think it was in Pittsburgh. I think they said it was great. Everything was awesome. You guys bring this intense energy. And, I've got to ask, do you guys have any type of pre-show ritual to harness that energy you guys bring?
Yeah, we eat bananas.
A lot of bananas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's out on this tour. I know that you guys are offering this. It's a VIP tour experience where fans get to meet you. Have they brought you any odd gifts lately?
Everybody's bringing me bubble gum, which is awesome because they don't have to buy it. Number one, and number two, it fucking weighs a ton to put it in my luggage for the whole tour.
Any specific flavors you're looking for?
Just extra classic bubblegum flavor.
Oh, I love it. We'll let everybody know to bring that to you.
Okay.
Well, now you guys actually had a tour date, I think, planned, but I don't know if you guys are still coming out. We're up here in San Francisco. Has anything been added? I know it was taken off, but has anything been added lately for that?
We decided on a day off because we didn't have any. So we're going to come up there and go out to eat.
That would be cool, definitely. And I know that you guys are down and you're going to be playing Southern California, so we might just try and trek down there and see you. I think you're playing at the Whiskey down there.
I think you should come. We're going to fuck that place up.
That's going to be intense. That's a great place for it, too. I think we're definitely worth the drive down there to do that, because, we've got to see the songs played live. You guys literally, the album is these intense songs, this horror love story tales, which you guys, I can imagine how you bring them to life on stage there. Now, you guys are also releasing this on a double vinyl, which is awesome because hated seeing them all disappear for so long. And also your album on vinyl, you pick up these great background, the screams, the shrills. You guys get a great effect from that. Will you be continuing on also releasing the on vinyl all the time?
Oh, of course. We're going to do colors as well.
Cool.
We did double vinyl because it's a full 24-bit recording, and we did it 45 speed, so you get the optimum sound on that. That's the best sound you're going to get. That's better than a CD. CD's only 16-bit. I'm guessing MP3's got to be 8 because it's soft.
Yeah, exactly. And you miss so much. We've done tests with people where we have them listen to vinyl versus, the MP3, then versus, a CD, and they pick up things like, God, I didn't even hear that. No, you're right. You're missing half the song, really.
Yeah, you're missing the whole thing. You should play it on 33. It's so heavy.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have to try this out now. No, I think we should bring back the record stores. It was not only this place to buy and listen to music, but it created this social environment which is lacking today. Instead, youth goes to social media instead of in person. What's your opinion on all that as well, like the whole social media versus what we used to do, go to record stores and find our music?
I would love for everybody to have to do vinyl and have the big artworks and sit there and read it.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's nowhere to even buy CDs, I had to buy my girlfriend's CD. Nobody fucking carries CDs anymore. It's fucking retarded.
It has. It's just everything is gone. That's been, that's probably what, with all the changes in the music industry in the past 15 years, what is something that you would definitely like to see a change?
I would like to see nobody stealing music. They should have a way to police possible, and it's fine.
Yep. It's so true because they don't realize it's affecting everything. I mean, we're seeing also the youth is not coming out to live shows as much, and it's really, it's upsetting to us because it's like we grew up any night of the week you can catch a live show, and
well, MTV stuck that up our asses, and now YouTube's sticking it up our asses too. But yeah, man, it's fucked up. I mean, it's like the music is our product. If you walked into a store where somebody was making motorcycles and left one, is that a crime?
Mm-hmm.
Crime, right?
Yep.
Steal our product. That means you can't give us a fucking dollar. You know how fucking hard it is to write a song?
It is, and it's a lot of work involved, and they just feel, and the worst thing is it's just transferred from people to people, and there's got to be some form of policing it now, and they've talked about it, but I mean, they really have to put something into effect, because it's burning the whole industry up.
They should get fined for it. It should be a fucking crime.
Yep, I agree. That definitely has to be, and I mean, that's a big change we need to see, is that I think that took it all downhill from there. But now, actually, you mentioned your girlfriend, Alyssa. Now, we got to ask, but maybe in the future, do you think there might be a tour with you guys, with Arch Enemy and you guys, maybe next year?
We're trying really hard.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be cool. That would just be an awesome tour. We'd be there. Now, I got to ask you, like, we were just talking about the digital age overload right now. I know it comes with the good and the bad, but growing up, is there something that from today's era that you wish you had back then, or just not at all?
As far as what?
Anything. Like for me, my thing is growing up, I would love to have a cell phone because I would have to always call my mom when I was late. But, I mean, things like today that they have that we didn't have growing up. Even, I mean, social media I would never wanted to have back then. It'd be too much trouble.
Well, the cell phone is pretty crazy because if you leave your house without it, you're like, oh my God, I have to go back.
Yep. It is. And now it's like, you can't find a payphone anywhere. So.
No, they don't exist, and if you think you lost your phone, that's the worst fucking feeling there is.
Yeah, that's very true. That is. We saw you actually earlier this year at NAMM. We saw you out there, and you have your custom-made guitar, but are you going to be ever making one for the public as a signature Doyle guitar?
We had one with a company called October, but that contract's up, and if they don't come to my terms, they're not making them anymore.
Okay. But you're going to be going back this next year in January?
Oh, yeah, probably. If I'm not doing nothing, I'll go.
Good. We love to see, because I got to tell you, Halloween's coming up in a couple months. My youngest son, actually, since seeing at NAMM, he's actually going to try and be you this year. So he's excited about that. He's going to get a little black hair and everything. We're ready to do that.
Cool.
You guys make a great impact on the youth. I mean, he's only 7 and such, but at the same, with Halloween come up, if you can look back, what is maybe from your childhood, maybe one of your oddest costumes or the most memorable costume that you had as a kid?
My mom made me into a scarecrow, and painted my face and put patches all over me, and it looked really cool.
Oh, that sounds really cool. See, that was when we used to make our costumes. Our parents, I loved that. Now it's just overkill.
I gotta buy it at fucking Walmart.
Yeah, exactly. No, we loved watching you because you were on the Kirk Hammett Fear Festival horror panel, which looked like a lot of fun. That seemed like a lot of fun out there. You mentioned about listening a lot to the music of the horror films. Could you maybe recommend or pinpoint what horror film from the past had your favorite or most memorable soundtrack or music?
You know what? I don't know. I just even normal movies, I find myself listening to the music.
Uh-huh.
And then I have to watch the movie again to pay attention.
Exactly. You have to pick it all up afterwards, like missing half the movie.
I gotta watch it twice.
Yeah. No, and you actually have hot sauce now, correct? The Made in Hell. Is it another one coming out also, or?
Yes, we just got the sample in Georgia 2 days ago. It's called Abominator, and it's an asshole ripper. So, yeah, that one's going to come out as soon as possible. We're working on the label right now, and we should be getting it in stores soon.
Wow, that is awesome. Now, is that also, because I think, is Made in Hell's a vegan one also?
Yeah, they're all vegan. 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and fair trade.
Very cool. We got to put some on like them chickpea burgers or something. That sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, Doyle, if you could go back to, let's say, your 14-year-old self, what advice would you give to yourself at 14?
Take guitar lessons, son.
Not just pick it up and go by ear.
Yeah, I mean, I only know like 2 or 3 chords, and it's not really good.
You shred out there, man. You give so much energy, and it's just like, you make it look easy. That's it. And you look like you're always having fun. That's the important thing. That's the best thing you do. Also, you know, we've all have our varied musical influences, but if we could peek maybe into your music collection, you know, what artist is most surprising that we might find in there?
There's a band in there called Delirium.
Uh-huh.
I think that's pretty surprising. If you heard it, you'd be like, what's wrong with this man? I don't know. You know, I like old David Bowie and Alice Cooper, and, you know, what else I got? I got like the first 4 Aerosmith albums. That might be surprising.
Yeah.
Those are great records, you know. But, I don't know.
That's very cool. That's a good collection. I mean, that's the important thing, is you got to enjoy all music, preferably on vinyl. That's what I say. Now, you got a couple more weeks left here of the tour, and then what do you have planned after?
We're working on some stuff for October, Halloween time, you know. If we don't get nothing, I'm jumping on Arch Enemy's bus and going on tour with them.
Very cool. Very cool. We know they're coming. They're making a stop in San Francisco, so hopefully we'll see you out there for that.
Yeah.
That is great. Now, Doyle, lastly, is there something that you'd like to share with our audience and your fans?
My giant butt.
Now, you got to give some tips out there. Every time we see it, I mean, do you ever get that with fans where they're maybe intimidated to come up to you when they come up to you at the meet and greets, too?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, you're making a lot of people happy out on the road. We're hoping we're going to try and trek down there to get to L.A. show.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be great.
And then, you know, have safe travels, and we'll see you out on the road.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doyle. Have a good day.